Call me if you need it, if you have an opening in your company.
But my resume is.
There's a link for my resume at the bottom of the screen. What do I even say? Hi, I'm Molly Winans, and I'm the social media director for Her Campus UNCW.
And I'm Caitlin Russell, and I'm the founder and editor-in-chief of Her Campus UNCW.
I would definitely say to just be as involved as you can be and don't overload yourself, and definitely ask for help if you need it, especially during exam week and stuff.
My advice would be to definitely be passionate about the organization. So if you're going to be on the exec board, make sure you really enjoy it, and also kind of create a bond with team members. So you also have responsibility, but you also need to really interact with the team as a whole so that they trust you. Somewhat. I plan to move to New York City sometime this summer. I'm waiting to hear back from certain jobs in journalism, but I do want to pursue magazine journalism or women's lifestyle media somewhere in the city.
I graduate this summer, and I'm moving back to Annapolis to look for a job with some of the old internships that I had.
For me, it's kind of like Her Campus has been like my baby. I know that sounds weird, but from founding it and just seeing how the team's grown, it's really been amazing. We have 21 to 25 members, and I really want to see Hannah and Fran take over the organization and make it larger and make it more known on campus, because a lot of times we do write content that it's not only funny, but it actually does make a difference for students here.
I definitely think that just growing Her Campus, and it's already grown so much in the first 2 years that, I have no doubt that Hannah and Fran will be able to grow it and make it awesome, but definitely getting a bigger foundation, I guess, going, or a bigger following going throughout the campus. Funny story, my first semester here, I came into the first meeting and it was actually elections, and I hadn't known, so I just on a whim ran for social media director, and I got elected, and have done it for the last 2 years, and I love it. It's definitely the hardest during finals, or if you have a crazy week, or during breaks, especially during winter break, because you still have to be posting for the most part, and holidays if you go home for a weekend. So I think having 2 girls on for this next semester as co-chairs will be awesome, because it definitely gets hard sometimes.
So the summer before my sophomore year here, I decided that we were really lacking kind of a women's lifestyle blog or website, and also I was really into magazine journalism. I've always known I wanted to. So I've been reading Her Campus, and I decided it was time to bring a chapter to UNCW. I applied through the national chapter, and it was a long process, a few months, and I had to do some edit tests, provide content, let them know that there were girls who were interested on campus, and kind of just start recruiting from the beginning. And luckily, we've gotten a great response from people on campus, and from there we just, I don't know what to say,
Thrived.
We have thrived.
Spread our wings.
And we became an on-campus organization, and that was definitely probably harder than making the chapter as a whole, because in order to be recognized by campus, there's a lot of rules and foundations that you have to do. So we had to create a constitution, we had to work with campus activities, and really let them know what our mission was for our students and the campus. It's definitely difficult. It's its own, I would consider it another part-time job of my life. I spend hours on weekends. Yeah, or full-time. I definitely spend my Fridays and Sundays working on editing, making sure content gets in, making sure the content fits for our readers, and it's difficult because you have to manage 20 different voices and personalities into one cohesive voice for Her Campus. But it's also fun because we have some amazing writers who come up with some great content. So it's been awesome to see how people have grown over the years, and just what they can produce and what students' feedback has been for it. So we had our birthday party last year, and it was probably one of the funniest, just because I think a lot of people were like, why is an organization having a birthday party? But it was also really fun because we were celebrating being an established chapter for a year. And we had cake, we had a party at Lighthouse Apartments across the street, we had a photo booth, and even though like not too many people from off campus came, it was just great to get the entire team together, and it was just a really fun way to celebrate. And I think that's really important in an organization, and that's what her campus really wants to do, is not only just provide content for students, but also create an environment where people can have fun and they can just kind of interact with each other.
I don't know if I as much have a funny one because I've had like a lot of funny experiences here, but I guess just making good friends. I transferred here really late, so just not knowing that many people coming here, and you joining an organization where people have similar interests as you, and I've made like some really good friends through this that kind of like were a base foundation for people that I've met here, and that was probably like the best part of it for me.
Another one of my favorite memories was the HER conference, which is the national conference in New York City each summer. And me and 2 other members, one of those who is going to be leading the chapter next year, we went, and it was so much fun, just kind of getting out of our comfort zone in North Carolina and really seeing how chapters all over the world came together. There's over 200 chapters, so we were all from different backgrounds, different parts of the country, different parts of the world, and we were all there for one purpose. It's also great to really network with people, so you get to meet people from magazine journalism, people from broadcasting, the HER campus founders, and you just really get to see how the organization is in a bigger picture and what your chapter really does for it.